only for this video is only for pronunciation. What is living world, and this is second part. Now start. When we try to define living organisms, we conventionally look for distinctive characteristic exhibited by living organism: growth, reproduction, ability to sense environment. Mount a suitable response come to our mind immediately. And unique features of living organism, one can add a few more features like metabolism, ability to sense, replicate, self-organism, interact, and emergence. To this list, let us try to understand each of these. All living organisms grow, increase in mass and increase in number. Individual are twin characteristic of growth. A multicellular organism grow by cell division. In plant, this growth by cell division occurs continuously throughout their lifespan. In animals, this growth is seen only up to a certain age. However, cell division occurs in certain tissues to replace lost cells. Unicellular organisms grow by cell division. One can easily observe this is in vitro culture by simply occurs in certain tissues to replace lost cell. Unicellular organisms grow by cell division. One can easily observe this in vitro culture by simply counting the number of cells under the microscope. In majority of higher animal and plant, growth and reproduction are mutually exclusive event. One must remember that increase in body mass is considered as growth. Non-living object also grow. If we take increase in body mass as a certain for growth. Mountain boulders and sand mounds do grow. However, this kind of growth exhibited by non-living object by accumulation of material on the surface. In living organism, growth from inside growth therefore cannot be taken a defining properties of living organisms. Condition under which it can be observed in a living organism have to explain, and then we understand that it is a characteristic living system. A dead organism does not grow. Reproduction likewise is a characteristic of living organism. In multicellular organisms, reproduction refers to the production of progeny possessing features more or less similar to those of parents. Invariably and impactly, we refer to sexual reproduction. Organisms reproduce by asexual means. Also, fungi multiply and spread easily due to the million of asexual spores they produce in lower organisms like yeast and hydra. We observe budding in planaria, flatworms. We observe true regeneration in a fragmented organism regenerate the lost parts of its body and become a new organism. The fungi, the filamentous algae, the protonoma of mosses, all easily multiply by fragmentation, when it comes to unicellular organisms like bacteria, unicellular algae, and amoeba, reproduction is synonymous with growth. Increase in number of cells. We have already defined growth as equivalent to increase in cell number or mass. Hence, we notice that in a single celled organism, we are not very clear about the uses of these two terms, growth and reproduction. Further, there are many organisms which do not reproduce: mules, fertile worker bees, infertile human couples, etc. Hence, reproduction also cannot be an inclusive defining characteristic of a living organism. Of course, Of course, non-living object is a capable of reproduction of replicating by itself. Another characteristic of living organism is metabolism. All living organisms are made of a chemical. These chemicals, small and big, beginning to various classes, size, function, etc., are continuously sorry con- constantly being made and changed into some other biomolecules. These conversations are chemical reaction or metabolism reaction. There are thousands of metabolic reaction occurring simultaneously all living inside all living organism, be they unicellular or multicellular. All plants, animals, and fungi are and microbes exhibited metabolism. The sum total of all these chemical reaction occurring in our body is metabolism. No non-living or object exhibited metabolism. Metallic reaction can be determined a demonstrated outside the body in cell free system. An isolated metabolism reaction outside the body of an organic performed in a test tube is neither living nor non-living. Hence, while metabolism is a defining feature of all living organisms without expectation, isolated metabolism reaction is vitro or living things, but surely living reaction. Hence, cellular organism of the body is defining feature of life form. Next topic, perhaps the most obvious and technically complicated features of all living organism is the ability to sense their environment or surrounding or environment and respond to these environmental stimuli, which could be physical, chemical, or biological. We sense our environment through our sense organs. Plants respond to external factors like light, water, temperature, other organism, pollutant, etc. Organism like all organism factor like water, temperature, or other organism, polluted, etc. All organisms form the prokaryotic to the most complex eukaryotes can sense and respond to environmental cause. Photoperiod affected reproduction in essential breeders, both plants and animals. All organisms handle chemical entering their bodies. All organisms therefore are aware of their surrounding. Humans being is the only organism who is aware of himself. I has self